game?
Probably both. It all depends on the overall, honestly.
Which part of your game do you want to see most portrayed in NBA 2K?
Mostly just shooting and the hustle.
Thanks for joining us in honoring Martin Luther King Day. It's a very special presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Ryan Anderson with you. Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Jalen Brunson, a second-round pick out of Villanova, and his father carved out a 9-year journeyman career in the league as well. Jalen said, quote, how hard he worked just to get unguaranteed contracts showed me that I have to work 10 times harder. I thank him for letting me see that at a young age. Guys?
Family business. Allie, thanks. All right, let's take a look at New Orleans' starting lineup. We've got Herb Jones, Jonas Valanciunas out there with Jakob Poeltl. Then it's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Daniels in at the 3. And for Orlando, they've got Johnson. Suggs is out there with Tyus Jones. Then there's Wagner. Well, we're more than a few games into the year. How much do we know about this year's rookie class, Grant?
Well, it's still early. We have to remember we might be a half year into a decade-plus career for some of these guys. So I think it's best to reserve judgment for now. An NBA career is a marathon.
Here's Suggs. Outside Jones. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Jones. Shot is up. No good off the back of the rim. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
You cannot be overzealous when you're trying to guard Jalen Suggs. He's so crafty, so good at drawing fouls.
Shooting for Orlando, Jalen Suggs. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
Jalen Suggs is a player that does a little bit of everything, understanding what's expected and how he can carve out time in the rotation.
McCollum, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And so he makes both from the line. And here's Russell. Pass to Daniels. Now Poeltl. McCollum outside. Russell from outside. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Russell against Jones. Here's Wagner. And, yep, it's good.
That's big-time focus from Franz. Okay, young sir, we see you taking the contact.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
There are a couple things that stand out right away when I think about Franz Wagner. The first is what a great cutter he is. Timing, feel, when to go, when not to. And he's also very capable of putting it on the deck and driving open areas.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
6 on the shot clock. That shot, no good. Nice D from Valanciunas. Sharp movement is part of what makes Wagner such a tough cover, Doris.
Yeah, and I think, BA, he's going to stay a tough cover for a long time. He's got excellent instincts, strong fundamentals. Wagner's game is only going to grow the more experience he gets.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Valanciunas covering. from 12 feet, and he makes it. The Pelicans trail. McCollum outside. Pass to Pirtle. Just 5 to shoot. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
That's a knockdown outside shooter. McCollum knows he has the green light to fire away from downtown anytime.
Here's Suggs. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. Russell against Jones. A step back shot. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. For Orlando, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. To the paint. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Well, efficiency is everything, right? So far in this one, this guy has been on the money.
Pass to Daniels. And here's Pirtle, covered by Johnson. Pirtle in the post. Johnson on him. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, terrific use of the pump fake by Pirtle. He gets his man in the air, draws the contact. That move is just so effective.
Pirtle at the line for 2.
And that one falls for Pirtle. The Pelicans making a switch here. That one's no good. For Orlando, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Here's Thomas. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul.
It goes on Shake Milton.
Shooting for Orlando, Cameron Thomas. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. And so it's New Orleans with it.
Yeah, they had some trouble with this team last year, splitting the season series.
Pass to McCollum. The 3 is up. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Wow, McCollum really flexing his range right there, burying a 3 from well beyond the arc.
Here's Thomas. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. He's off on that one. Ooh, good work defensively by Milton. Here's Miller. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul. Second team.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Well, we're in the era of the 3-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
That free throw misses. Moutier, he's checked in for C.J. McCollum. He hits the second from the line. For Orlando, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Outside Brunson. Pass to Thomas. There's the triple. No good. Now New Orleans takes it the other way.
They just couldn't get into a rhythm offensively. They didn't shoot it well and also didn't get the best of looks.
I think even when you get quality looks, there was an inability to stay consistent. It is hard to win on a cold shooting night in today's NBA. The scoring is just too good.
The Pelicans pull it in. It's a 4-point ball game. Zeller inside. Paisley on him. And that one's good. Zeller.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Here's Mann. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. 5 on the clock. Pulls up at the elbow, and he buries his first look.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Outside Milton. Here's Lewis. The offensive rebound. That shot off the mark.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
There's 45 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Mann. And he drops it in from the low post. Mann's got his second basket of the night. New Orleans in the lead. Pass to Lewis. Over to the left wing. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Pelicans, Miller taking 2 shots.
And he makes a first. And he makes both free throws. For Orlando, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Brunson misses. Pelicans shooting just 38% so far in this one. A nice shot by Milton. And the Pelicans lead by 6.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Thomas misses.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their play has earned them a nice lead, one they'll look to build on as the game continues. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
And now, your Orlando answers.
I am proud to have you with us on Martin Luther King Day for a special presentation of the NBA. And guys, what's your take on the Pelicans so far?
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs, and credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
Well, Doris, the last few years we've seen teams put together rosters loaded with talent, but it hasn't always translated to rings.
I think what we've learned, Brian, is that just accumulating talent is not enough to win in this league. What you have to find is a team that fits together well in terms of the individual parts. There also has to be that elusive chemistry. You can't define it, hard to win without it.
Okay, on the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. Jakob Poeltl out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Herb Jones. And it's Daniels in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Suggs. 15 in his last outing. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. 6 points for him.
Jalen Suggs has proven early, if you're open, he's going to find you. Pretty pass.
Here's Russell. Rebounded by Suggs. And Orlando shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. And it's good for 2. And the replay of that slashing drive to the hoop, courtesy of Mobile One.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Pass to Daniels. Back to Russell. To the middle. Daniels, that one's true. And the Pelicans lead by 4.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
Now here's Jones. His last outing, he had 18 points. Got a hand on it. Here's Daniels. Outside for Russell. Here's Pirtle. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Jones. And here's Wagner. Shot clock at 6. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Checked in for the Pelicans. For New Orleans, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Outside Jones. Clock at 6. That one no good. Now Orlando takes it the other way.
Yeah, they battled at certain points, but once the game started slipping away and they fell behind, they just couldn't get back into it.
We know they're capable of a much better game than they played. They know it, we know it. Let's see if it affects their confidence.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Johnson at the line for 2.
Shoot 2.
The free throw drops for Johnson. That one drops. He ties it up. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Daniels. Right now, he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Zeller's checked in. Jones, the pass to Wagner, knocks it loose. Now the Pelicans in transition. And the Pelicans miss again. For Orlando, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. McCollum defends. 6 to shoot. The 3 from Suggs. Pelicans cleared away. Zeller's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Daniels. Rebounded by Suggs. Suggs has got 4 rebounds now. Jones against Wagner. Misses another, just 1 of 4 from the floor. And New Orleans shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Up again.
Well, I think this is something Jonas Valanciunas has hung his hat on. His ability to consistently get to the offensive window. Nicely done.
Orlando calls timeout.
And one thing you know you'll always get with Valanciunas, he's going to rebound. Offense, defense, no matter what, he's attacking the glass.
Beasley, he's checked in for Orlando. Jalen Brunson comes in for Jones. Batum is checked in for New Orleans. Milton comes in for Jones. Milton against Brunson. Pass to Suggs. Here's Beasley. Charity stripe shot. Valanciunas with a rebound.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Now here's Brunson. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Clock at 6. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum and Jalen Brunson. He's a great option on the floor, Grant.
Yes, he is. Can attack from different levels of the floor. Solid shooting threat from outside, and gives you another playmaker to initiate the offense.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Brunson. Good on both. Now McCollum. 6 points for him. Outside Milton. Pass to Lewis. Here's Valanciunas. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Personal foul.
Well, to me, that's the force that Valanciunas plays with. It allows him to shake the foul off, maintain his poise, and score it.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Moutier's checked in.
More of a traditional center, Jonas Valanciunas can dominate the glass and capable of a double-double on any given night.
Here's Thomas.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside Brunson. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Pelicans ball.
A minute 53 left in the second. Milton passes to McCollum. To the inside. Valanciunas off target at the rim. For Orlando, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. And is blocked.
Well, Valanciunas reads the play and snuffs it out. That's the kind of defense you need from the 5 spot.
Tries again. And the layup good by McCollum. McCollum's got 8.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Well, Orlando's shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. A minute 4 left in the second quarter.
Trying their best to catch up. Can't fault their performance from the line, especially this quarter.
Third team foul. Shooting for Orlando. Trey Mann. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. So it's both teams making substitutions here. So he comes up empty, missing both.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Now here's Milton. In his last outing, 8 points for him. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, this is Emmanuel Mudiay at his best. The aggressive mindset, trying to put defenders in a difficult spot.
Emmanuel Mudiay at the line for 2.
That one misses. And the second free throw is good. And Orlando shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Here's Brunson. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4. New Orleans in the lead. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Lewis. Now here's Valanciunas. Tightly guarded. Pass to Mudiay. Goes back up. Jump shot is good that time. And the Pelicans lead by 6.
Well, to me, there's no question it's critical that Emmanuel Mudiay make this shot more consistently, showing some signs of progress in the mid-range, guys.
And so that brings the first half to a close. The Pelicans on top, up 6. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. After the first 2 quarters of play, it's New Orleans in control. They have a 6-point lead. Kenny, how'd you see it?
You have to recognize their bench play. Sometimes we overlook the second unit, but tonight they've been the key. The coaching staff has got to be loving this. Getting that extra boost is huge.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, they've been getting worked on the glass. Out-hustled, out-muscled, out-bustled. Where's the fight? I know they got some tough matchups down there. If they really want to win the game, they need to crash the boards way harder in the second half.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
Glad you could join us on MLK Day on 2K Sports. One of the stories here, C.J. McCollum. He's getting it done today.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And thanks for staying with us, folks, for our MLK Day broadcast of NBA action. Suggs is out there with Tyus Jones. Then there's Johnson. Then there's Wagner. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Now here's Russell. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin.
That's a nuanced understanding of pick-and-roll play. D'Angelo Russell, nicely done. Well, you consider D'Angelo Russell and the fact that he's been a part of multiple organizations. Obviously, he has been a frequent trade piece. The one question is, can he stick with one franchise and establish some success?
And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still.
Ball goes to Orlando.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Here's Jones, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Jones with the ball. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Russell. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Well, his trade activity says something about how desirable Russell is as a player.
I think he's a guy any team could want on their roster because of his scoring capabilities. Very capable of huge nights in the NBA, but the other aspect that's so important, his ability as a setup guy.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Pelicans, D'Angelo Russell. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
Well, D'Angelo Russell is a dynamic scorer in the NBA. He's got a unique skill set at the position. The key is he's got to continue to grow as a decision maker.
And both free throws good for Russell.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Now here's Jones. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And the Pelicans call time here.
With the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Daniels. Now here's Jones. Shot clock at 6. It's deflected. Lets a floater go. And it's Wagner missing.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Daniels. And rejected. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. That one's good for 2. Jones has got his first points of the game.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
He shoots it. Jones misses.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Outside Russell. 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound. And he banks in the layup. And the Pelicans lead by 12.
And they're just staying with possessions on the offensive glass and getting rewarded for it. You have to love the hustle.
Pass to Wagner. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he'll sit the rest of this one out.
With the depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most teams to handle that kind of loss.
First free throw is good.
Guys, when you're talking about young players, the first thing I want to know is, do they have passion and enthusiasm for the game? Franz Wagner, he's got every bit of that.
So he makes one of two, and the second one misses.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
McCollum's shot is off.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Pass to Jones. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonas Valanciunas. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Suggs. Fires from deep.
Well, size and strength, Valanciunas is always going to be a tough matchup on the defensive end. No doubt it was his influence that threw that shot off.
Brunson is checked in for Jones. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Daniels with the drive. Gets the 14-footer to fall. He's got 6.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Jones. This is the most they've led, 13 points.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Second team foul.
Elbow. 2.
Shooting for New Orleans, Herbert Jones. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Jones. Baisley, he's checked in for Wagner. Milton's checked in for the Pelicans. Moutier comes in for Russell. No good on the second free throw.
Well, this is the night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
They get it back. Johnson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Orlando, Jalen Johnson. At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. And with the G League Ignite and other youth leagues, the opportunity to go pro at a young age is there. Doris, did you see this coming?
Well, we know nothing stays static in life, Brian, and I think you need to look no further than what happened for such a long time over in Europe and abroad. We'd observed that European players had an advantage where it came to skill development because they were playing pro earlier than people over here in the United States. This has helped close the gap.
Valanciunas with a rebound. For New Orleans, they've gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Shot's good by McCollum.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
The 15-footer. Rebounded by New Orleans. Valanciunas has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. McCollum outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Here's Moutier. And a miss there on the triple. Inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 10.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
A minute 31 left in the third quarter here. Count it. Valanciunas has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
This guy came over from Lithuania with an ability to play pick-and-roll basketball, and he's only gotten better during his time in the NBA.
Orlando calls timeout.
Coach is not happy with their effort on the defensive glass. They're giving up way too many second-chance points.
Suggs is checked in for Orlando. Jones comes in for man. And the Pelicans also making a change. Lewis is checked in for Jones. Outside Brunson. Johnson against McCollum. 6 on the shot clock. Jones. Second chance effort. And that's 2 points on the layup. He's got 12.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
50 seconds left in the third. Here's Valanciunas. Another shot. There's the block. Outside Jones. Here's the second effort, and he sinks the layup.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Here's Lewis. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Here's Suggs. The kick out to Brunson. No good. And so it's New Orleans. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Appearing in control, but could still use a little more of a push to feel totally comfortable in this one. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And welcome back to our NBA coverage on this very special MLK Day. So for New Orleans right now, they've got D'Angelo Russell. He's out there with Herb Jones. And it's Lewis in at power forward. 2 points. That one goes.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Russell finds Jones. And here's Valanciunas. Pass to Russell. 4-3. Rebounded by Suggs. Suggs has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Brunson misses.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Here's Daniels, defended by Wagner. Here's Valanciunas. Blocked! And he recovers it. Orlando shooting just 33% so far in this game. Down low. Suggs. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul.
That one on Russell.
One of the things you have to admire about Jalen Suggs, the aggressiveness, the willingness to make plays.
And he drops the first. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Lewis. So he gets them both. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone now. Outside Jones. Pass to McCollum. 6 to shoot. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
We know CJ can score it, but the passing component of his game, I mean, McCollum's really upgraded it.
Here's Brunson. Up top, Johnson. There's the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. McCollum's shot is off for Orlando. They've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Pass to Brunson. Now here's Johnson. Over McCollum. The shot by Johnson, no good. Outside Russell. Here's Daniels. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. Here's Brunson. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Johnson. Over Jones. And too long on the shot.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Daniels misses.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Brunson misses.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Pass to Johnson. Gets a very good look and converts. Johnson's gotten 4 this quarter.
Great to see players still working the in-between areas. There wasn't much resistance defensively.
And the Pelicans call time here. To hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much. I was able to hear New Orleans coach going over their plan during the break. He said, guys, you don't have to chuck up the first 3 you see. Keep your heads up. Keep looking for the best option. Let's see how they respond. Back to you guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
And there's a 3-second violation.
3 seconds. Pelicans ball.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Orlando calls timeout.
With the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jonas Valanciunas.
just an effective weapon for them on the inside tonight. He was such a reliable option for them on offense with his muscling his way to the basket from the low block.
Boy, he'd been struggling a lot in the past few games. Good to see him bounce back with such a strong effort here tonight. Now here's Johnson. Counted. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
Yeah, just doing his part. Staying active and converting at a high rate.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
Here's Russell. Here's Jones. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 3 assists in the game.
You know, you have to like that he's still getting quality touches and delivering now after getting blanked in the first half.
That was another look at our mobile one drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, and with a finish like that, you know he's looking to extend the lead and put this game out of reach.
Orlando calls timeout.
And now your Orlando answer.
Jones, he's checked in for Brunson. Here's Suggs. And that one hits the back iron.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Jones, the pass to Russell. Clock at 6. Here's McCollum. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the inside. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. The shot's good.
Man, an unpredictable defensive assignment in the half court. McCollum can score from pretty much anywhere.
Outside Jones. Puts up a 3. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas.
Pelican substitution. Miller.
Here's Johnson. Here's Suggs. Shot clock at 6. And they'll get another chance. Just 5 on the clock. They shoot again. No good there. Jones with some nice D. New Orleans in the lead. Pass to Miller. Outside Jones. Here's Daniels. The 3 from Russell. It's rebounded by Wagner.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net. Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Now here's Jones. And here's Valanciunas. Pass to Daniels. From deep three-point range. And no good. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Jones. From downtown. The shot that time not on target. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Here's Miller. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for New Orleans. Miller taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And that stretches their lead to 8. And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 9-point game here.
That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
Jones misses.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And so the Pelicans take the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
All right, thanks, guys. D'Angelo, some great basketball tonight. Talk about the winning habits this team is forming.
Keeping it simple on the offensive end, limiting our errors on the defensive end. I think that piles up. We stay solid throughout the whole game. Just simple, man. I think the simpler we keep it, the better we are as a team.
Keep it simple. What a great reminder. Thanks, D'Angelo.
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. So long, everyone.
If there's one badge that your player needs to have in the game, what is it?
Catch and shoot. Yeah, at first, because at the beginning, when your grade is low, if you're making your shots and catch and shoots, that's easy. Yeah, you can do your style. So, yeah, catch and shoot.
I would say posterizer. I want to get those animations where I'm dunking on somebody, so I need that badge.
What's the first NBA 2K cover that you remember playing?
2K11. Yeah, okay. It was for my birthday, a gift for my birthday from my mom, and I was very happy.
That's the game everyone plays growing up.
Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Halliburton is out there with Gary Trent. Then there's Miles Turner, and it's Mathurin in at the 3 slot. And for the Warriors, we've got Emmanuel Quickly. Ayton is out there with Mobley. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. When the middle of the season rolls around, Clark, how much value do you think there is in keeping an eye on the standings, seeing what the other teams are doing?
You know, Kevin, I think it's a balancing act depending on your team and the makeup of your squad, where you are in the standings. In some cases, it could be a powerful motivator, but I don't think it should be something that discourages you. You have to keep an eye on what's real and what you can control. There's still time for some dramatic shakeups as the season unfolds.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
4 on the shot clock. It's good.
You know, for Turner, I think it's all about staying aggressive. I mean, when he does that, he's capable of converting over tough defense.
Trent against Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes back up, and Ayton with the layup.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Pass to Halliburton. From outside, off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And here are the Warriors now, following the miss by Gary Trent Jr. from deep. To the inside, Ayton.
Impressive at using the pick and roll. Ayton slips well to the basket after setting that screen.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Covered by Mobley. That doesn't fall. Can't drop his first shot.
Just 1 of 4 from the floor. Not the start they were looking for here.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Outside for Halliburton, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Warriors ball.
Warriors leading by 8. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, I briefly spoke with Lloyd Pierce. He said a primary concern is to prevent those easy 3-point looks from outside. He said closing out hard on the shooters is going to be the key. If they don't bother the shooters, he said, it's going to be a very long 4 quarters. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Here's Halliburton. Last game he had 10 points. Trent outside. Can they get it? And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
LeBron's checked in for the Warriors. Trent hits them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Unloads from 13. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And Greg, you watch Mathurin. He is built to score at this NBA level.
Excellent spot-up shooter. He plays above the rim. And once he gets more comfortable scoring off the bounce, watch out.
Indiana shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
For Indiana, Benedict Mathurin at the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. The Warriors making a switch here. Sharp's checked in. Indiana also making some changes. Wara checked in, and it's Buddy Hield in for Trent. Both shots good from the stripe. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. And there's the pass to Sharp. Here's Quickly. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up. Take the initiative.
Shit, you just got up.
And their post play has been really solid right off.
Yeah.
Quickly with it. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing.
Shit, how you related?
And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Here's Hield. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And playing 4 years in college often hurts your draft status, but it got Hield ready for the NBA. And by his second year, he's one of the team's best starters.
You're probably the one driven.
And he knocks down the first one.
We all know Hield can shoot it, but for him to get better, he's got to keep.
Me and Clever just talk about this.
To his game.
You don't get to decide that for your own songs. Yeah, you don't get to decide that for your own songs. I hate it too, because I feel that way about a lot of songs myself, but I've realized that we don't, the nigga who makes the song doesn't know.
You know, I think the passing skills of LeBron are his greatest asset, and he's got some great ones in addition to that. But his passing is otherworldly. When you get open, he gets it to you with exactly the right speed and pace so you can handle it.
And Indiana making a change here. Neesmith has checked in. Indiana trails by 5. McConnell passes to Neesmith. Now, here's Toppin. Moore outside. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. The shot misses. The Warriors go the other way with it.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
Sure.
McConnell, and the shot is long.
And he did
Why not?
everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Indiana trails by 7. Moore left side.
Show's cool.
Fires from deep. No good. Shot missing. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
Warriors leading
It's the
by 9.
time of day I feel right now.
LeBron left side. Williams finds James, and goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Almost got there in time, but waited just a little too long.
Here's Neesmith.
You know, Butler is known for being a lockdown defender, and he doesn't back it at all. Refuses to give an inch.
I'll feel it.
So it's the home team. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We come back right after this. Welcome back to the 2K Sports broadcast of the NBA, celebrating Martin Luther King Day. And the Warriors guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second-chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
Greg, we know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health.
I
Why
think
was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
On the court for Indiana, they've got Turner. Gary Trent is out there with Tyrese Halliburton.
What's Nick supposed to do?
And here's Trent. After Jimmy Butler,
What are you supposed to do today, I'm saying?
And Butler sends it back.
He's one of the most feared wing defenders in the league. Butler rejecting the shot. Beautiful.
Covered by Heel. It's stolen. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. To the paint. The shot by Turner, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this.
You gotta start getting a lot of shit done at night then.
I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the
You gotta start getting a lot of shit done at night.
Now, here is Halliburton. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. And it's blocked.
Yes.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
Because Jew. Yeah.
He's checked in for the Warriors. And Indiana making a change here. And so here is Indiana. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. 6 to shoot. Shot by Heel. Nobody around. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Man, niggas walk through.
And the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And the drought for Warriors. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And there's no question Miles Turner is one of the NBA's.
Yeah, I'm mad that that nigga goddamn transferred to another college somewhere else.
If you look at his per game averages, man, very impressive. I think he's put himself in the conversation for one of the most
yeah, he was cool.
Of all time if he can sustain it for a few more years.
For Indiana,
I was supposed to kick it with him before he moved too. I'm mad I didn't.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
You said what?
Those are good numbers for any team. I mean, they can feel extremely good about.
I actually don't know. Not far. It ain't gonna be like shit. I'm not gonna be seeing him.
Free throw drops for Heel. Clark, when you were playing, social media wasn't a thing. Now that you see it through your eyes, how has that changed the game?
I think it's changed it exponentially.
The Rook is on fire.
It's been good in terms of more people being able to be connected. You can expose more people to more of the beauty of the game. For marketing, I think it's terrific when you talk about video clips and all of the different kinds of content you can create and share globally around the game. The challenge, though, for the players is making sure that they keep the main thing, keep first things first, and not allow the noise of the internet and social media to be a distraction.
Here's Halliburton following the basket by DeAndre Ayton over Mobley.
Defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. They trail by 16. After this one, they're off to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Now here's Butler, following the miss by Tyrese Halliburton. 11 feet away.
I remember that.
Alexander can't get it to go. Indiana trails by 16. Throws it up high.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
Warriors have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. James kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes to Ayton. Gilgeous-Alexander against Hield. They get it back. Mobley. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. DeAndre Ayton with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
I'm gonna send it later today. Nigga's been working on some other shit for it. I had to put some shit together. I hadn't written it yet. I'm gonna write it today. I got the fucking scene figured out though. I don't got the words yet, but it's gonna be. I got the shit written down. It's going pretty much. After, because Major already has a part. It's gonna be after Major's part. It's gonna cut to the dudes who believe and don't believe in G-pop. Don't believe in G-pop. They're gonna be like faced off. One of them's gonna have their like group behind him. The other one's gonna have it like, you know what I'm saying, his group behind him, and they're gonna freaking like call each other out. It's gonna be like some epic shit, like an epic standoff. That's how the first one's gonna be.
And so it's Indiana with it after LeBron James's miss.
Yeah.
Here's Mathurin.
I'm trying not to, because with clubs, I realized when I sent the club a script, he did it good, but I realized some parts didn't roll off the tongue as easily as they did when I was thinking of it in my head. And so I'm gonna try to make it as simple as possible. I'm gonna put some weird words in it probably, but that's just how I always do. But I'm gonna make it simple as possible.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Neesmith, he's checked in for Indiana.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
Shit, honestly, you guys can figure out the roles when I send you the script.
Indiana trails by 19. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
McConnell passes to Moore.
What we could do, you guys could be in the same gang.
12 to 4 on.
Yeah, you guys could be in the same little group that doesn't believe is G-pop or whatever. And so you guys can like, I'll have it like, you know what I'm saying, it'll be like, Dean will have like the Nigerian guy who's like, fucking, he'll be like running the side that does believe or whatever, and freaking you two, it'll be like you know what I'm saying, one of the characters will be like the head of it, the leader, but then he'll have like kind of like a right hand man. Yeah, I'm gonna have Club again. He's gonna make it. Well, I hope to at least. Hope to have him reprising his role.
So he makes both from the line. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the second quarter. Trent outside. Pass to Neesmith. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Here's McConnell. Shot clock at 5. Off with the layup.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And, you know, Butler thinks the game as well as he plays. He's a smart player. I like how he uses the pump fake to draw the contact.
The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
You gotta find it, man. I gotta get my shit back up. They cut me off because I was in school.
On the season.
And he makes the first.
He did a nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Turner's checked in for Indiana. Halliburton comes in for T.J. McConnell. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
You got to respect how Butler tries to do it all for his squad. I mean, on both ends of the floor, he's always looking to make an impact.
And it's Halliburton missing.
And not allowing the shoot.
No, Club's playing the Ragers.
A breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Yeah.
And look at it, a significant portion of their offense.
The team's pretty good. You're like number 3 in the West.
I like that tenacity.
Here's Trent. The Warriors making the shot.
Wait, when you say are you really good, what do you mean?
The pass to Trent. They need this. That shot off the mark.
You would? I'm gonna be real. You would? It's just the teams that are above you are they're like looking real good. That's the only thing. Your team looks good, but the teams above that look really good. So, huh? Team chemistry?
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you in the first half.
Not even so much team chemistry. Really, it's just that teams are just so stacked right now. All the teams got a lot of talent. I don't know how X-Dog's team doing so good. I think your team.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action.
Freaking on the West, me and X-Dog, pretty much.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome
Yep, I got Ja and I got Mitchell Robinson, and I traded it.
And the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it.
Niggas hating. But also, freaking, I got Mitchell Robinson too for Kyle Lowry because I had Kyle Lowry on the bench.
They're going right to the rim, finishing every chance they get.
Yeah.
He was helpless trying to stop them and beating them inside. I love the relentlessness and the aggressive style. This is how you impose your will on another team.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the visiting team.
And one of the main reasons they're down right now is because of their rebounding problems. They're getting outworked, outclassed, not bringing the intensity, not willing to get their hands dirty. They're playing like wimps.
Yeah, no, you got a good young squad.
And that should do it.
We were
the
doing.
second half about to begin. Let's send you back to Kevin.
Yeah, that's one thing. I think will put you in a better position than X-Dog. Because I think X-Dog, even though he's like only got like 6-7 losses, he is going to trade all his guys before he's going to have a chance to see what they're going to do.
Happy Martin Luther King Day, everyone, and welcome back as we get going again here at 2K Sports. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
Marketing?
How about the amount he's contributing in the
Marketing?
scoring column?
Oh, Murphy.
In 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has
Yeah.
slowed him down.
And welcome back to our special presentation of the NBA for Martin Luther King Day. So with James on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr.
Yeah, I didn't want to trade Dort or freaking Donovan Mitchell, honestly. I really didn't want to get rid of Donovan Mitchell, but Ja, it's just, come on, I cannot accept Ja.
Monster slam. Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12.
That's what I was saying. I was talking to Kingslayer because Kingslayer was saying I screwed Decker. But I was like, if you know ball, you know this trade isn't that crazy.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Following the score by Indiana. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the 2-minute game, especially on that first option.
That's what I was saying. I was saying because like they were saying like that Decker needed Ja. Like Decker's team was not doing nothing with Ja anyway. And so like I said, if you know freaking like you know saying ball like you know like Ja and Donovan Mitchell, you know that they're on similar levels.
Inside, they've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Mathurin, and it's blocked. Quickly up top. Here's the teardrop. They retain possession, and he recovers it. And it's Butler missing.
Now, AD's tricky because I don't fuck with AD personally, but I know that he is a defensive anchor.
He's got 8. Yep, that one goes.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
You can get Porzingis back. I think isn't Porzingis with Boston right now?
Picked up by Turner. And it's quickly missing.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Nice job by Halliburton, showing you the toughness that time, going right into that defense and drawing the foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That's got to be one of the biggest contracts in KBA history.
First one falls for him.
Halliburton has lots of skills you love to see from a young guard. Boy, I tell you what, he's got a bright future. Love watching this young man play.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Toppin comes in for Miles Turner, and it's Buddy Hield in for Trent. Both good from the line that time.
Did you already try to get Jokic?
The Warriors shooting it pretty well.
There were no trade offers?
Quickly the pass to LeBron. Dishes it to Ayton. Shoots over Toppin. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by LeBron. LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one. Hield outside. Pass to Mathurin. And the layup's good off the glass. Mathurin's got 8 points here in this quarter.
You said what? From what I've seen, who would I not have on my team? I like my team right now. This is probably the squad I've liked the most in a long time. Yeah, I like this team. On the West, yeah. Me and Club are damn near tied. Does Cole Anthony start? You got rid of him? He's not bad. If he's starting, he shouldn't start. That's one thing. If he's starting, don't Jalen Green play 2 guard? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That's good. You already doing the right thing. Okay. That's one thing I'd say. Again, I'm not sold on AD personally, but that's also because I got injury concerns with him. Not that he has been getting hurt. I think there's a good chance he will get hurt. You know what I'm saying?
So it's crazy. Like, if Lil Me were
Yes. Yes. And so I'm only concerned. I think that if you could get a better deal, if you can get a better player for AD, then you should definitely do that. But if there's nobody that's better for him, then don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I got to see how I play, see if I can score. Definitely got to see how my attributes are and, see what I'm good at, what I'm not good at.
Now I have no choice but to use
Yeah.
my team. So if I play against somebody and they're using KD or LeBron and I use myself and I win, oh, wow, oh, yeah.
Everybody's going to hear about it?
For sure. And the whole city's going to, yeah. I'm real competitive.
Mm-hmm. That's tough.
Welcome to a family.
Well, I like the players of your team.
What would you like to get tattooed today?
I would love to get a logo from our show, 2K TV. Is that possible? Yeah.
I think you can figure it out. I know what you need to do.
That size is good? Yeah.
Try to make a deal with X Dog. He'll do a deal with you.
Really, it's up to you. It's your preference. It's your body. You're gonna
He's got the number 2 team in the league. The number 3 team in the league. Like in the whole league. Like his team's like 20. Like his team's like 25 and like 7. Like he's only lost like 7 times.
I thought they said 6 to 8 weeks.
No.
My mom's going to kill me.
He's got Jaylen Brown, Damian Lillard. He got Robert Williams.
Are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Awesome. Let's go.
Yeah, somebody should do it. He's looking to get rid of Brown too. Jaylen Brown was a top 10 scorer in the league.
Last 2 to 3 years. it going to be like for them to see your exact representation in NBA 2K24?
I already know they're gonna start making fun of me.
If you got a good young player to offer, then he'll be into it. Like he wants like a youthful team. So if you have a good young player, I know. I wouldn't do it. I would keep Ivy too. I'd keep Jaden Ivy.
One player the whole game try to abuse, so I might get Damian Lillard and just try to score 60 with him.
Yeah, I'd keep the young guys.
It's just impossible to defend against him.
Okay, but what if you become the Giannis next year? Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying it's unfair, but I'm still going to use it.
Okay. And I wasn't kidding. I really did get a tattoo that says 2K TV.
No, wait, this is real?
This is real.
That's crazy. When did you get this?
At Summer League.
I love it.
So where are you going to get yours?
We'll have to figure that out for next season.
2K TV.
Yeah, right there. Maybe I'll put my win-loss percentage.
You could get Chris Paul. Chris Paul's with the Trailblazers. You can do a deal with that.
All right, we're here at the 2K
Man,
headquarters, and the
I've had Chris Paul. I'll tell you what, Chris Paul ain't doing nothing. Like as a starting, I don't think he can keep up with the way the KBA's played. One thing about the KBA too, point guards are you got to be like a good point guard, and I'm not saying Chris Paul ain't, but you got to you got to be able to score and all this shit too.
Yeah, so we've been doing this for like 3 years now. This type of event, and it's
I don't think I've had Chris Paul. I don't think he's a great option.
we work all year, and we're in our little silo. We're building our game, and we think it's in a good state. But until you get these players who play all year long, and they're representing the My Team community, the My Player community, rec, the pro guys, like basically everyone's kind of got their little representative inside. And they give us a great, their great 2 cents of like how the game is feeling right off the bat, what they want to see change, what could be tweaked, what's terrible, what's great. And for us, it's just like, it helps us to take the game from where it is now to great, the next level where it needs to be.
What are some things that they give you as feedback that you take to the drawing board and kind of the team and say, okay, how can we tweak this? Or is there like basically based off community feedback that you get from your sessions, or are you looking at stuff and you're like, oh, this is good?
Yeah, I think you should do a deal with X-Dog. I can talk to Julian for you if you want to do a deal with Julian.
They come in with very fresh perspectives of 20.
He ain't got nothing. He got Jalen Brunson, Franz Wagner, Jalen Suggs. He's got like a good like young squad, but no like super duper stars.
It's helpful for them to remember, because we've been in the trenches for so long. Like some of the things that they thought they'd be complaining about, like, oh yeah, we fixed that 3 months ago. And so it's helpful for us to just be reassured.
If you get a Cole Anthony package, I'll talk to him about it.
Break the game. That's what I tell them. Go break the game and be honest with Mike. Don't just come in here.
If you could do Cole Anthony and another player for Brunson, I'll talk to him about it, and I'll tell him, saying I put in a good word for you.
Them playing, the product before launch. Is it a pretty cool feeling to build that relationship? And you said this is the 3rd year in a row. How's it been over the years, and how's that affected the gameplay?
Yeah, absolutely. So bringing back, at least today, there's at least 4 or 5 returning people. So we've already have kind of relationship and rapport, and the first time some of these guys came in, it wasn't like they're ready to just give us their raw feedback. They're trying to be polite. They're trying not to get in our faces on stuff. But now they're ready. They're very, very willing to just give us their honest opinion. And there's nothing beats the in-person dialogue. Because we can be, on forum posts, we can be on Reddit, Twitter, and we'll get feedback, but it's usually not filtered, and you can't really get a gauge for exactly what people are complaining about. So when you can just have a conversation about things, and it helps them too, they can bring up points of things they don't like, and we can just talk to them about things and how the game is built, and they understand why some decisions are made, and they help us guide us too. They help guide our decisions of what they think things should be like, and we can change accordingly.
I'd say, in the Trade Finder, do a Cole Anthony Davis package.
The details about 24, but for both our sakes, we'll just be safe and might cut it off here. Mike Wang, thanks so much for joining us here on 2K TV.
Oh, you can get Bilal and steal somebody.
Criticism, and these guys are listening, and I'm excited. 24 is right around the corner.
Yeah, I'm excited too. Can't wait.
I'm gonna be real, bro. The only people that are impressive me are the people that you're like talking about keeping, like Jay Divey, Jayla Green, and them niggas. Like those are the only niggas we're keeping, if you ask me.
First off, the event was fire. The community showed up. They were repping that 2K TV gear.
I think
right before Team 2K TV got out there to play, our top play of the year winner, No
Bilal,
Sleep and his squad, challenged us.
but I think you could wait, you could put him in a trade finder and see, you know what I'm saying, get like a computer team to give you one of their pretty solid players for him, because they should probably be thinking he's gonna become pretty good.
2K TV Tuesday MVP right after this. It's 2K TV Tuesday, so today I'm joined by Danny and Rodney, and we're about to play No Sleep Uno Squad. If you remember from our award show,
Yeah, I'm gonna be real. I prefer Porzingis over AD.
Fabulous no look alley-oop pass. Are we gonna do anything that flashy, guys?
I'm not. I'm a big man, so I don't have much passing. I will be grabbing rebounds and blocking shots.
Yeah, I'm more of a fundamentals kind of guy.
So No Sleep and his squad actually reached out to us to play today on 2K TV.
You got to do it. You got to do it. Get Porzingis before Casey comes in and does it.
I like it, fellas. We're in sync.
This might be the best we look all game.
Yeah, I'm guarding a guard.
I'm guarding Uno. Great.
Because Casey wants Porzingis, and once I don't know if Casey knows that he's on Boston yet.
Rodney, that's not how you rebound the ball.
Everything's going to be that in transition, so the best we can sprint back.
Yeah, I'm pretty slow.
It won't matter because you'll still need to like confirm it. So.
I like it. All right.
Good shot.
They have come to play, and we're still waking up. So
I've been playing all night. They don't sleep.
Good contest. Oh wow. All right. We can't let a goose egg happen. Not on our.
I'll tell him, and like he'll put it in and probably send you a screenshot or something.
All right, he's coming in.
Oh, come on.
We got the contest. Oh yeah, that's right. No top plays on us, Uno.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Wow. They're gonna look for a game closer 3 here.
Not happening. Or it will.
Yeah.
Dang.
That was a quick game.
Oh, we got those 4.
That's what Team 2K TV does. We give the community wins, thus for giving them double XP. So we're really giving to the community when we're out here taking L's and giving them wins. You know what I'm saying, guys?
That's what we're all about.
Blowing kisses and blowing games.
Game number 2.
All right, we're not gonna dance this time. We gotta look locked in.
We can't show off like that again.
Hey, why am I dancing?
Rodney, you already broke the trust here. Let's lock in.
Oh.
Very slow.
Just wish.
This is what happens when you guys don't listen to Joe Knows, because he knows. You guys don't know. I never want to see these builds again.
Oh, this guy's way small.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh. Come on, Dan, stay on your feet.
No, it's not like Benihana's.
Get out on that. Wow.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like a rap place. It's not like it ain't fancy, but it's like expensive drunk food. It's like a place for like a lot of. I'll tell you, that is true though. Like a lot of like rappers and shit be going there.
We can't get goose egged off our own event.
Oh, we can.
Man, they are just green and everything. Come out and then back door.
That's good. That's funny. How niggas had the Bossa Nova song. Was like, you ain't never been to Bossa Nova? Niggas gonna go.
Oh boy. Stay on him. I want 3. Oh.
Don't take it, Danny.
Oh no, Danny.
You're nutty.
I just sprayed it out.
Niggas ready.
That's how you lose 22-0. Danny with the grade out. That's pretty impressive. I think that's the first grade out we've had.
For 3v3s? And no fouls, which is my normal game.
Good job, No Sleep Uno. We will do quite a bit of practicing when 24 comes out, and we'll have our rematch, I promise. But great games, and I hope everyone did enjoy the 2K TV Tuesday events, double XP in the game, and hopefully we'll see some more of those in 24. Thanks to all of you who joined us to make 2K TV.
Can you dig it?
Now it's time to shout out the players that shined above the rest. We have a tie this time, so our 2K TV
Oh, God.
MVPs are Toxica and Bugs3034.
Real shit. Club was in the party. Club heard it.
But we will be with Season 10 of NBA 2K TV in NBA 2K20.
Yeah, that's just tight.
We'll be live on
That's just tight.
on 2K Day. Don't miss it.
Niggas was live from WrestleMania on the stream. Man, if you would have been out here, bro, I would have went to that that hardcore show, bro. I would have told you to pull up with me. It was in Santa Monica.
Thanks for joining us in honoring Martin Luther King Day. It's a very special presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. Hey, Allie.
Well, Bam Adebayo grew up with his mom in a single-wide trailer. He said, quote, "I watched her struggle, and as I got older, I started thinking she doesn't deserve this. My whole devotion became getting her out of that trailer." And Brian, with this max extension in 2020, he said, quote, "Knowing that she's set for life is such a stress reliever."
Great story, Allie. Thanks. And a little deeper into the season now, the depth of some teams already being tested, Richard.
Yeah, there's a lot of injuries popping up right now. It's tough to establish a rhythm when the guys are being shuffled in and out of the lineup. And truly, to power through, you just need strong leadership.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Jeremy Grant out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Kobe White. Then it's Darius Garland. And for the Celtics, Thomas Bryant out there with Kristaps Porzingis. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Howard in at the small forward position. Pass to Brogdon, tries it from the top of the key. Adebayo grabs the board. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. And they get it back. Count it. 1-for-1 to start the game.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
Pass to Howard. Shot clock at 5. That shot off. Guarded by Howard. Outside White. Over Bryant. No luck on that one. And Boston going the other way now. Home court didn't seem to help last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
This time around, they're looking for better execution offensively. They have to avoid mistakes.
If they can clean up the turnovers and make better decisions, it should be a much closer game this time around.
3 misses in a row. Still looking for their first bucket.
Here's Garland. And Darius Garland has proven he's a franchise player, Grant. And the upside is still there for him.
Oh, wow. He could be one of the best guards in the league when he hits his prime. He gives you everything you want from a point guard. This team was patient with him, and it paid off.
Down the first one.
And I love watching Garland mature into a leader. And you know what? He is not done yet.
Garland hits them both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Here's Brogdon, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career.
Malcolm Brogdon at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And after that 2018 sign and trade, Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role, Grant.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler, a chance to shine offensively.
His numbers as a result have exploded since that deal.
Oladipo's checked in for Garland. Both good from the line that time. Just over a minute and a half in. Pass to White. Oladipo outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Adebayo. Covered by Bryant. He shoots. That one off the back iron and out. For Boston, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. There's Howard with the 3. Offensive board.
Making the most of the second chance opportunity.
Hey, the hustle is real, and the hustle is rewarded. To the wing, right side. Out to the right wing. Adebayo passes to Oladipo. Over Brogdon. The shot by Oladipo, no good.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
And it's Brogdon missing. Gone 1 of 5 to start things off. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
He's guarded by White. Tipped away. Adebayo with a steal. To the middle. Excellent D there from Bryant.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Grant against Porzingis. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it fly. And that one's long.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Brissett. And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, the visiting team.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Bullock, he's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon.
Into the lineup for the home team.
Gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Oladipo, right side. Shoots. The rebound by Brissett. Here's Bullock. Achua with the rebound. Okoro on the wing. Now here's Achua, guarded closely. Clock at 6. Here's LeVert. Second shot opportunity. Count it.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
And Boston calls time here.
And when you look at it, that shooting percentage is an ugly one. Anytime you see it in the lower 30s, you know it was probably a rough night.
Yeah, they really got held down in that one. If you can't get points on the board, then you're pretty much beat no matter what.
Bench your dance team. Please give a big round of applause for your dance team. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your dance team.
checked in for Oladipo.
Javon Carter.
Williams against Achua. Pass to Bullock. 6 to shoot. Shot to end the cold streak. And it's good on the layup.
Ooh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Here's Okoro.
2 minutes remaining.
And here's Carter.
2 minutes.
Williams grabs the board. Boston's shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one. Here's Scrub. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. Shooting has not been great early, just 27%. LeVert finds Carter. Pass to Achua. They get it back. Carter, good.
Those are some hustle points, really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Boston on offense, trailing by 4. Here's Scrub. He's checked by LeVert. It's Bullock on the wing. Here's Scrub from deep. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Banked it in off the glass.
And I'm just impressed with their effort here early. They've hit the offensive glass so hard.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Number 42. First personal foul. Third team foul. Checking in for the away team. Ingram, number 14.
44 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Brissett. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Ingram, first personal foul, fourth team foul. At the line, O'Shea Brissett. At the line for 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Okoro. And here's LeVert for 3, and the three-pointer goes.
Already 6 of their points coming off second chances. Pretty impressive.
Here's Scrub. It's Bullock on the wing. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Away team foul. Isaac Okoro. First personal foul. 5th team foul. Shooting for the home team, Reggie Bullock. At the line for 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops it first. And so he hits both. There's 14 seconds left now in the first quarter. Here's LeVert. Can't connect from 13 feet out. It'll count. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Up by 5. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. Happy March Martin Luther King Day as we return to the court here on 2K Sports. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
When you're the more aggressive club, good things tend to happen. We'll see if they can maintain this level of intensity.
And every team has them. Those games where you just don't have it. Why does that happen, Grant?
Well, BA, I think, first of all, 82 games. It's a grind of a season. You factor in traveling, injuries, players out for different reasons. You're going to have moments like this where it just doesn't happen. You know what you do? You learn from it, you move on, and you get ready for the next night.
We've got Malcolm Brogdon, Kristaps Porzingis out there with Thomas Bryant. And it's Howard in at the 3, a small forward.
At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
You have to love the style Bam brings with him to the floor. He's such a spirited player, and you can see his teammates enjoy it as well.
And both free throws good for Adebayo. Boston on offense. 7-point differential. Kobe White out there with Darius Garland. Then it's Jeremy Grant. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Kicks it out to Bryant. Launches it. Drills it from deep.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep. Very tough to contain outside the arc.
And he lobs it up top. And finished off by Adebayo.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great time right there.
Pass to Howard. Over to the wing. 5 to shoot. The 3. It's rebounded by Grant, shooting about 41%.
And you talk about a basketball family. Jeremy Grant's father was a pro. His uncle, his brothers. I mean, plenty of competition growing up.
Here's Brogdon. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Kobe White picks one up.
You can tell Brogdon is a savvy shooter, getting it off and getting the foul call.
Brogdon at the line for 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
He misses the free throw. And even though Jeremy grew up around the game, you know, success wasn't handed to him, Grant.
Not at all. I mean, he was a second-round pick out of Syracuse, and he's really had to prove himself as an NBA player. He has truly come a long way.
And no luck that time either.
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
Pass to Okoro. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for the away team, Isaac Okoro. 2 shots.
First one falls. So both teams changing it up here. He's perfect from the line this time.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Guarded by Garland. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
What a great finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
White, good.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
And that was the mobile one drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Howard inside. Takes the three. Sends it home from three-point land. 5 points in the game.
Guy's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now here's White, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Here's Garland. The putback. Howard grabs the miss. The Celtics have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. With the floater. Kept alive. Porzingis, after missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
An authoritative play by Porzingis, dominating the glass and getting the second chance look.
Pass to Okoro. Defended by Porzingis. Here's Okoro. It's not going to go for him. Howard with some nice D. And he jams it home with authority.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
No one covering. Okoro's got 7 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending. He's been held scoreless tonight, really just unable to make any sort of impact.
The Celtics have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. The shot by Howard, no good.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Grant, left side. Back to Okoro. Shots blocked. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Williams is checking in for Boston. He's checked by Carter. Williams passes to Howard. Shoots. Count it after missing his first 6 shots. Now 1 for 7.
Let's just say this hasn't been his quarter. Yeah, he's shooting 20% in it so far.
Here's Okoro. He has 7. 5 on the clock. Back to Carter. The 3 is up. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And the three-point shot, so important, Richard. That's something you added after you came into the league. What was that process like?
Well, look, as the game tilted that direction, it was no secret. You have to put in that time. But what I try and tell people is that it took me 3 years before I was able to even become a consistent three-point shooter, and another 5 before I became a good one. So as long as you're putting in the work, you're going to see the results.
Those who evolve are those who stay around. Both teams will make substitutions. Hits both from the stripe. The Celtics have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Pass to Williams. Lets it go from 14. That's tipped. Shooting at 30% here in the second. Oladipo with the ball. Now guarded by Brogdon. Boston shooting a solid 50% throughout the second. From 12 feet, tipped. They retain possession. Williams' shot is good.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
It's a close game here in Boston. Pass to Achua. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
At the line for the away team, Precious Achua. At the line for one.
The Celtics have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. Pass to Williams. Here's Scrub. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Number 14. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line, Jay Scrub. At the line for 2.
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first. Levert's checked in for Oladipo. Both shots good from the stripe. Shooting only 36% so far in this game. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Achua. Inside. Just 4 to shoot. And he gets that one.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Brogdon. Misses from close range. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Leading by 5. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
The visiting team, 33.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Checking out the visiting team. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
Well, if you compare the assist numbers, you can see who's been the superior team. And they're playing a much better brand of basketball. That bodes well for them the rest of the way.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Give them credit for keeping the score this close while shooting just over 30%. In a backhanded way, kind of gives you confidence. Because you know if you bring your percentage up just a little bit, be enough to get you in front.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side,
my brother.
Please give a big round of applause for your
And welcome back to our NBA coverage on this very special MLK Day. We've got Thomas Bryant, Malcolm Brogdon out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Howard in at the 3. To the middle. Here's Garland. It's tipped. Darius Garland is out there with Kobe White. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Jeremy Grant. Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Whoa, a drive like that is the kind of play that can shift the entire outcome of a close game like this one.
Now here's Garland. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Malcolm Brogdon.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Shooting for the away team, Kobe White, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from White. Good on the second, so he makes them both. Pass to Brogdon. Out left to the wing. Now Howard. And you look at his numbers, just over 21 a game. And a minute played as the second half gets going. White finds Grant. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Here's Adebayo. The shot off that time. And Boston going the other way now. And early in his career, Porzingis was a shot creator. I think he can get back to that, Grant?
You know, BA, yeah. In Dallas, his role was more catch and shoot. So it'll be interesting to see in a different system how active a role KP can fill, especially going to work inside. They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses. A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And that one's good.
And it took some time, but hopefully getting that make will kind of kickstart him, kind of wake him up here in this third quarter after missing their first few shots.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
First team foul. Shooting for the home team, Thomas Bryant. At the line for 2 shots.
Free throw good. Bryant. And both free throws good for Bryant. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Outside Garland. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Pass to Howard. Now here's Porzingis. Shoots over Grant. They get the rebound. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Adebayo. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Shooting for the home team, Kristaps Porzingis. At the line for 2 shots.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
Standing at 7-3. We have never seen a player quite like Kristaps Porzingis. A fantastic shooter, a solid ball handler. What a talent.
Both free throws good from Porzingis.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Here's Garland. The shot, no good. Good D by Porzingis. Pass to Howard. Looking to get it going. Oh, misses the dunk.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight. Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Outside Porzingis. Just 5 to shoot. Ingram with the double team. It's rebounded by Grant. Grant's got 4 rebounds in the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Scrubs checked in for Howard.
Personal foul, second team foul. Substitution on the court.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. He's checked by Carter. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 9.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Here's Ingram. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the away team, Ingram. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Williams is checked in for Boston. Bullock comes in for Porzingis. Both free throws good from Ingram.
And really strong at the line since the break.
The Celtics have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. He's checked by Carter. 6 on the shot clock. There's the double team with Carter. Bullock. They get it again.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
The shot by Ingram, no good. Well, the Celtics shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. Karis LeVert's checked in for Oladipo.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
Ingram against Williams. And it's in there. Williams has got his second bucket on the night. Shooting a disappointing 38%. Pass to Okoro. LeVert outside. Puts one up from 19. Here's Ingram. And Bryant pulls it down. Bryant's got 5 rebounds tonight. And it's Scrub missing. Now here's Ingram. He's covered closely. Here's LeVert. Excellent D there from Bryant. The Celtics shooting just about 33% since this second half started. You know, throughout Karis LeVert's career, he's battled an array of injuries.
Well, it's inspiring that he's still here. Despite all the setbacks, he's still making an impact, wanting to prove that he belongs.
Williams at the line for 2.
That one's off. Howard's checked in for Boston. He does not get the second one. Shooting around 35% from the field so far. LeVert left side. It's stolen by Howard. Brogdon up top. He's got 6. No good from 11 feet. Brogdon's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. To the paint. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Brogdon. Here's Scrub. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
The 11-footer. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
They grabbed their own miss. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Okoro on the wing. They're offense stone cold. Another miss there. A chance for them to take their first lead of the night.
And this is what they've been working toward, BA.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. 5 to shoot. Here's Brogdon. Misses off the right iron. To the inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
The shot comes out. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. They're up by 3. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
It's the fourth quarter time, fans.
Hey there, everyone. Glad you could join us on MLK Day on 2K Sports. We've got Kristaps Porzingis. He's out there with Thomas Bryant, and it's Brogdon in at the 2. And it's Scrub missing, shooting 35% so far in this one. Here's White, rebounded by Brogdon.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Second chance shot, gets the bucket, and the foul! Bryant, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. Tice is checked in for Bryant.
Whitmore, one shot.
Boston on offense. They trail by 6. Here's Scrub. Pass to Brogdon. Looking to end this cold spell. Off the left rim and out.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And here's Garland. Off target with the 3.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Outside Porzingis. Pass to Brogdon. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
That's his first turnover of the game. And that only goes to show how well he's taken care of the ball to this point.
Howard's checked in for Tice. Now here's Garland. The layup off target. The Celtics have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for the home team, Malcolm Brogdon. At the line for 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Brissett's checked in for Boston. And so Brogdon nails both of them. Gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Outside White. No good on the shot. And Boston going the other way now.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
Pass to Howard. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. Achua with a rebound. Achua's got 6 rebounds in the game. Guarded by Howard. Grant outside. The rebound by Brissett. Well, the Celtics shooting 27% in today's game. Not good. And it's Brogdon missing.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Pass to Achua. Outside White. Garland with the ball. Deflected. Now here's Brogdon. Now Porzingis. Howard with the ball. The 3 ball. Achua with a rebound. Achua's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Grant. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Porzingis. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Shooting only 31% in the game. Here's White. Tries to snap the cold streak. Rebounded by Brogdon.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Pass to Brissett. To the right side. Tries yet again. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for the home team, Malcolm Brogdon. At the line for 2 shots.
That free throw no good. Okoro is checked in for Achua. Good on the second one. Garland with the ball.
Timeout, timeout.
Timeout. Away team. Give him a hand, fans. Your team.
Time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Darius Garland.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the 3-ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
Williams is checked in for Boston. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He told them, this is the passion I want us to play with every night. Now, my question is, how are we going to finish? Are we going to be passive, or are we going to take what's ours? Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks.
And buckle up, guys. This play could decide the game.
White against Howard. White can't hit.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Porzingis misses. Shooting a rough 29% from the field here. Outside Garland. Trying to get back on track. And finished off by Garland.
Those are huge points from Darius Garland. This guy has become the go-to man for them in these moments. And look, you know what? Teammates need him to be big in these big moments.
Now here's Porzingis. Outside for Brogdon. Off target from outside.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
And for Boston, they're shooting just 24% on this one. Not great. Guarded by Garland. Lets it go from 11. Gets rebounded by Grant. Grant's got 7 rebounds in the game. That one is off. Great D that time from Porzingis. Here's Howard. Oh, he nails it! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
He got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back. And timeout. And Boston calls time here. They're trailing by 5. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
The craziest fans will get a T-shirt. Come on, everybody, make some noise. Fans, your dance team. Please give a big round of applause for your dance team.
Brissett's checked in for Williams.
Dance team.
.44 seconds left in the fourth. Offensive rebound. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Garland, no good.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there in situations like this. He stands tall to prevent points.
And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul, second team foul.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul, third team foul. Shooting for the away team, Whitmore at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
And Boston calls time here. They're losing by 5. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. All right, guys, what's your take?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Here's Brogdon. Back to Porzingis. Cash. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
And it's Porzingis at 7-3, a monster to go to late in the game. Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Shooting for the away team, Kobe White, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Put a bow on this one. His composure at the line effectively ends it.
To the left side wing. From outside the arc. That shot missing. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure. But they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.
Hey, I'm Victor, and you're watching NBA 2K TV.
Welcome to a special edition of NBA 2K TV.
We hope you're enjoying summer as much as we are. Between events and the new game, we have been so busy.
So busy. Recently, we were out there with you, the community, for our 2K TV Tuesday event. You were out there repping 2K TV gear, and it was a huge success.
First up, we tipped off the summer at NBA 2K24 Summer League. And Chris, there's a little surprise in there for you.
Coming up next, for Austin, a big player in their conference, holding second place in the West. No doubt their sights are set high as the year rolls on. Coming up next. Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. So the Austin starting 5. Rob Williams is out there with Collins. Then there's Kispert. Then there's Brown. And it's Lillard in at the point guard. For the Cavaliers, they've got Gallinari. Mikal Bridges out there with Ricky Rubio. And it's Nance. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. With the All-Star game approaching, Brent, there are plenty of deserving players, but as we know, there are only 12 coveted spots for each roster.
And Kevin, get ready for all the snub talk that we hear every year. It comes along like rain in spring. But if you could see the league expand the rosters maybe to 13, maybe even 15 players, maybe some of that would go away. Not all of it, but maybe some.
Here is Lillard. Now here's Brown. Bridges with the board. Rubio left side. And Gallinari kicks to Bridges. Collins against Middleton. Collins with some nice D. And so Lillard will bring it up for Austin. Shot clock at 6. Williams passes to Kispert. Over Nance. Austin with a fresh shot clock. There's the pass to Kispert. Tips it up, and Williams is right there.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Pass to Nance. Over Williams. Williams with the block. Lillard scanning the floor. Brown finds Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Gallinari.
Just such a physical player. Williams has no off switch, which is how he gets these calls.
It's his first trip to the line.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
First free throw is good.
And on top of the talent, the physical ability, Williams, just a coachable kid and really picks things up quickly.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for Gallinari. And Williams drops them both. And it's Kansas City's ball. 4-point game.
Yeah, really ratcheted up the pressure in their last matchup, getting steals and just creating havoc defensively.
The turnover margin was well within their favor, and you have to point to that ferocious D they played as the biggest factor in that win.
And it's Brown missing.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Bridges misses.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
Collins dishes to Brown. No good. Cavaliers go the other way with it.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. And in that one, they crossed the line.
Well, you can do a couple things with turnovers. They committed too many, and then they didn't force enough. So a tough go in that category.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Kansas City team ball.
And here are the top free throw shooting teams this month. You don't want to put these guys in the line too often.
And they've had a lot of success at the free throw line, converting those at a high level. So I'd look for them to continue to attack the rim.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach J.B. Bickerstaff. They won the first game against this team, but he is not taking anything for granted. He wants his players to be even more assertive offensively this time. He said, I think we can dictate things a little more. Maybe force those guys into defensive matchups they dislike. Find points that way. Well, we'll see if they can do that and go up 2-0 tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Great work, D.A. So at the top of their to-do list, Greg, generate buckets.
Yeah, you can get all the stops in the world, but it does you no good if you're not scoring on the other end.
Got to think on top of the game plan, it's about sharing the basketball. If they do that, they'll be just fine.
Kansas City trails by 4. Rubio with it. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Phoenix. Nance passes to Middleton. Just 5 on the clock. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Lillard on top, covered by Rubio. And once again off the mark by Austin.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. And the picture of consistency, Chris Middleton is like a metronome. Gives you 20 points, over 5 rebounds, and assists every year.
All the officials are all over that one.
And one reason for Middleton's consistency, he plays at his own pace.
And that's a great point, Kevin. And with his size and shooting touch, he doesn't need to blow by his man to score. All about getting to his spots.
And he can't get the first one.
Such a capable floor general and a very strong defender. Ricky Rubio continues to make his impact felt on any ball club that he plays for. Tricky and fun to watch.
And Kansas City making a change here. Grimes is checked in. Hawkins checked in for Austin. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Brown outside. Passes it to Williams. And it's sent back by Plumlee.
Big athletic guys like Plumlee. Hard to get your shot over them before they can get their hands up.
Cavaliers foul.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Hawkins passes to Collins. Basket good.
Yeah, he really enjoys inside play. John Collins explosive there.
Pass to Boston. Here's Mann. He's covered by Brown. The pass to Grimes. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Austin leading by 5. Here's Hawkins. That shot missing.
And already they staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Pass to Mann. Lock at 6. High post shot. Here's Hartenstein. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Catching up on the changes for Austin. Brook Lopez is checked in for Robert Williams. And Daniel Gafford subbed in for Collins. Here is Hawkins. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The kick out to Brown. Off target from 3-point range. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And that one's good, Boston. And it's a tie ball game.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
And here are the Cavaliers. Here's Boston. A miss that time would have put him up.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Here's Mann. He's covered by Hawkins.
Austin foul called. Hawkins. First personal foul, third team foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Nerlens Noel checks in for Hartenstein. And he makes both free throws. Austin with the ball.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. One good possession, two bad ones, one good one. You could never get on a steady run and play some solid offense.
Now here's Brown. 11 points last game. Passes it to Boston. Nice ball movement by Kansas City. 4 on the clock. Kansas City needs to get off a shot. And it's sent back by Lopez.
This defense gets a lot scarier when Lopez is blocking shots.
And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
The ball goes to Austin.
.46 seconds left in the first quarter. Brown the pass to Hawkins. Now here's McDaniels. He's covered by Brown. Just 4 to shoot. They can't stop the run with that one. So it's the Cavaliers now. Pass to Boston.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
First personal foul, second team foul.
11 seconds left to play here in the first. Now Hawkins dishes it to Lopez. 1 second left. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Cavaliers lead by 2. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And thanks for joining us again, folks. 2K Sports broadcasting here on MLK Day, bringing you the NBA. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
On the court for Austin, John Collins is out there with Rob Williams. Then there's Brown. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Kispert in at the 3 slot. Gallinari on the wing. Over Collins. And it's Austin with the rebound. Lillard dishes to Kispert. Got a piece of it. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Out to Gallinari. Rubio against Lillard. They get it again. And the pass to Grimes. Middleton on the wing. 5 on the clock. Over Brown. That one off the back iron and out. And Austin has possession. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Austin shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Corey Kispert, 2 shots.
He misses the free throw for the Cavaliers. Hartenstein comes in for Nerlens Noel. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Gallinari. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. For Kansas City, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Here's Rubio. Cans it from short range.
This has always been a bit of an issue. Ricky Rubio, his finishing ability on the inside, but gets it done that time.
Brown the pass to Williams. He kicks it to Lillard. Three-pointer. The rebound by Middleton. For Kansas City, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop.
And the 0 Damian Lillard wears on his jersey is more than just a number to him.
You know that represents the let it go as Dame grew up in Oakland, went to college in Ogden, and became an NBA star in Oregon. Oh my, that's a lot of those.
Plumlee is checked in for Kansas City. To the wing on the left. Rebound by Kispert.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Lillard, lead pass was put in just the right spot. Lillard's got his second basket.
And Lillard just keeps fighting, willing his team to victory. Not deterred that time by the bump.
Kicks to Bridges. But Trey, there we go. Now in the scoring column with that make. He is 1 for 4. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Shot from the top of the key. Rubio misses.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Lillard misses. For Kansas City, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Rubio against Collins. From 12 feet out. Rubio misses.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And Brown is a guy who is constantly seeking contact. Defenders have to be more cautious around him.
For Austin, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That free throw good from Brown.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
Catching up on the changes for Austin. Brook Lopez is checked in for Williams. Daniel Gafford comes in for John Collins. And Hawkins subbed in for Kispert. And he can't hit the second. Bridges against Hawkins. Pass to Plumlee. Brown outside. Passes it to Mann. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And Austin has possession inside. And it's Brown missing. Here's Bridges. And it's Austin with the rebound. Brown feeling it out a bit. Lillard against Bridges. And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That's his first foul. So both teams making some changes here.
4th team foul. Substitution on the court.
Brown outside. Out left to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. A shot by McDaniels. No good.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Man. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
2nd personal foul. 1st team foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Terrence Mann. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And the first one drops. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Brent, when we talk about the evolution of basketball, Brook Lopez is a great example.
Well, this is one of the more head-scratching, remarkable, complimentary things that you could say about Brook Lopez. The fact that he did not make a three-pointer until his 7th season in the NBA, but added that long range to his game to become a stretch 5 and a valuable piece to the Bucks' 2021 title run. An amazing career arc for one Brook Lopez.
And some changes here for Kansas City. Nerlens Noel checks in for Nance. And it's Gallinari in for Brown. Here's Mann. He's covered by Hawkins. To the middle. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. Lillard's checked in for Hawkins. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so Lillard will bring it up for Austin. Trailing by 2. Pass to Gafford. It's tipped. Lillard against Gallinari. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gallinari's got the lead up to 4 now for Kansas City. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Kansas City.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooter.
Their activity on the defensive end has been fantastic here tonight. They've had deflections, they've ended up with steals, and that's just getting them out on the break and speeding them up.
Austin shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. First free throw is good.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. And Brown drops them both. 44 seconds left to play here in the half. Now here's Middleton. McDaniels defending. They get it back. A nice shot by Gallinari. Gallinari's got 4 this quarter.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brown inside the line, and Chris Middleton pulls it down. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Kansas City ahead. They're up by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton. Chris, a big effort from you guys in the first half. How do you keep that momentum going?
Come out with energy, just try to keep pushing the ball and get stops.
We know that's Coach's emphasis, Chris. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Everybody, welcome back for our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith. For the Cavaliers, Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
The bench scoring has been a big key for them. They came in with energy, and they were able to give the starters a real break because of the way they performed. That's the kind of production every team hopes to have from their second unit.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Terrible execution deal offensive end. Rushing thing, take a bad shot. Here's a thought. Pound the ball inside. Higher percentage looks. Get yourself to the line. Get back on track.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
Thanks again for joining us, and welcome back to our special Martin Luther King Day presentation of the NBA. Boston trails by 4. Mikal Bridges out there with Ricky Rubio. Then there's Gallinari. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Nance in at the center, locking down the middle. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. That one goes. Count it. Collins has got the first points to start out the third quarter for Austin. Bridges outside. There's the feed to Gallinari. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
That one on Collins.
Team foul.
Just another example of why Danilo Gallinari is so difficult to guard. Very skilled at getting himself to the stripe.
No good on that one.
And when 6'10" Danilo Gallinari was drafted all the way back in 2008, a shooter with his size was rare.
Well, it was rare. Now we're seeing more and more guys able to do this, but there's certainly a ton of value in Gallo's efficiency and his size and consistency on the perimeter.
And he's good on the second.
So much trust about what Gallinari has experienced throughout his professional career, so he accepts the role he's been given.
Now here's Collins. Over in the corner, Lillard. Williams trying to break free. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Lillard's got 6 points.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Gallinari, and the rejection by Collins.
No, sir. Collins sending that one away.
Brown against Bridges. 6 to shoot. Here's Kispert. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And here are the Cavaliers. They lead by 1. Rubio looking it over. Shoots over Lillard. Bridges kicks to Middleton. Hits the three-point bomb. Middleton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
See how skilled Middleton is. Ready to pull the trigger, and the defense is going to have to do better.
Here's Brown, and he goes big with the dunk right over Mikal Bridges.
And what amazing athleticism from Brown, putting on a show out there with slams like that.
And the burst of quickness on display with the Mobile One drive.
And a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
And Middleton kicks to Gallinari. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
Gallo's so smart on the inside with his array of fakes and moves. He's always a threat to draw fouls on shot attempts like that.
The Cavaliers have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them. First free throw is good, and the Cavaliers making a change here. Molinari hits them both. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. That's a 2 from Lillard. Rebounded by Kansas City. Hartenstein's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Shot by Grimes. No good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Brown outside. Back to Lillard. The 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Lillard's got 5 points in the quarter.
And this is where Lillard is most dangerous. He's going to look to shoot a lot of threes.
Time called here. Kansas City decides to talk it over.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Brown is checked in for Kansas City. The pass to Grimes. And it's Austin with the rebound. Brown's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Here's Collins. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Pass to Hartenstein. Clock at 6. Down low. Here's Brown. No good there. Good work defensively by Lillard. For Austin, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Kispert, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And that one's good, Lillard.
And you have to appreciate Lillard tonight just showing this kind of effort and not afraid, again, to put his team on his back.
And guys, how about the different ways John Collins can score on you?
Well, John Collins can bully you on the inside. He can spot up and shoot a little bit from the three-point line. So that ability to stretch the floor makes him one of the harder forwards to have to contend with.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Catching up on the changes for Austin. Brooke Lopez is checked in for Robert Williams. McDaniels comes in for Kispert. And it's Bruce Brown in for Brown. Now here's McDaniels. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Now here's Lillard. D right on him. No good from 11 feet. A tight game here in Cleveland. Grimes passes to Noel. Here's Boston. He's guarded by Collins. For Austin, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Here's Lillard, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Defensively, you have to stay as connected as you possibly can with Damian Lillard. He's just too good with the ball. That leads to a foul.
For Austin, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. The first one falls.
And Lillard loves the responsibility on a nightly basis as the leader of this team to get out there and set the tempo for what they're trying to do.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Austin. Brown comes in for Brown. And so he hits both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Boston. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Hacked on the shot, and he'll have 3 chances at the line. Collins, and so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
And he hits the first of 3. He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Austin. It's a 1-point game. Pass to Gafford. And here is Kispert. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. And here are the Cavaliers. 1:05 left here in the third quarter. Here's Grimes. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Here's Lillard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Lillard just plays with a flat-out edge. Dangerous as a player who knows how to draw contact inside.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
Shooting 2.
And free throw good from Lillard. And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Pass to Boston. Back to Middleton. Noel trying to break loose. Middleton can't get it to go.
And this feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Now Middleton, after Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. From deep three-point range, and we've watched 3 so far in this one. Boston leads by 5. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And thanks for joining us again, folks. 2K Sports broadcasting here on MLK Day, bringing you the NBA. On the court for Austin, we've got Damian Lillard. Daniel Gafford is out there with Kispert. Then there's Brown, and it's Williams at the center position.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now, here's Lillard. After the miss from Corey Kispert, another shot. Goes up again, and Williams with the layup. Williams has got the lead up to 7 now for Austin.
They are just killing them on the interior.
13 feet away. Rubio misses.
With nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area, that's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Hands trying to break loose. Rubio misses. Austin leading by 9. Kispert wide open. He fires. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Well, all eyes on Lillard defensively, and that causes a big-time breakdown, and he's quick to take advantage.
Time called here. Kansas City decides to talk it over.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Steins checked in for the Cavaliers. Molinari comes in for Larry Nance. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now. We're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
At the point, at 6 foot 0 inches, number 34, Kemba Walker.